is how my agents make $150,000 a year just from working open houses. It's widely adopted that open houses generate business, but how much business do they actually generate? How do you get the open houses? And what do you do at the open houses to ultimately get these people to convert is what we're going to discuss today. This is what I call the open house conversion cycle. So if you're going to be spending time and money to generate leads, you want to know exactly how it's converting and can it essentially help you achieve your goals. So in this case, our goal is to get 1 deal every single month or 12 deals a year just from working open houses. So what does that look like and how do we do that? So what we would do is we would try to work 2 open houses every single week. So your typical open house is anywhere from 1.5 to 2 hours. You work 2 back-to-back open houses on a Saturday or Sunday, or you can work 1 open house one day and 1 open house the next day. That will give you 4 open houses a month, 4 open houses. So that's 2 open houses every single week or 8 open houses a month. We're going to assume that you get 7 potential buyers at each open house. Listen, we've all worked open houses where nobody comes in. We've all worked open houses where there's 10, 20, 30, or 40 people that walk in. We're going to be conservative and we're going to say that over the course of the month, in the 8 open houses that we work, we're going to get 7 people per open house, which gives you 56 total potential buyers. These are people that are coming in that are interested in buying a house, all right? We're going to say that we're going to convert 15% of those people, of the 56, to what we call a qualified lead. So these are people, to define this, that are interested in buying or selling a house and give you their contact information and are interested in working with you or hearing from you in some capacity. So that's going to give you 8 potential people, so essentially 1 per open house per month to work with. If you convert 15% of the 8, that gives you 1 deal per month. Now, I want to reiterate, these are very, very, very conservative numbers. You can easily be pulling more than 15%. Even if you're pulling 15% of people that actually give you their information, 15% of the people that give you their actual information is extremely low. You should be able to pull 20, 25, even 30. The best real estate agents are pulling 35 to 40% of these people are actively working. So this is something that makes sense, that isn't too far reaching, that pencils out. So this gives us our 1 deal per month. Now, the big question is how to convert. Great, you're standing there, you're at the open house. How do you win these people over? How do you build rapport with them? And ultimately, how do you get them to give you their contact information and want to work with you? First and foremost, have fun. Work is supposed to be fun. These are people. Ideally, you're a salesperson. If you're a salesperson, you like people. So don't make it about the house. Don't make it all business. Don't be stiff. Have fun, talk to people, laugh with them, build rapport. Don't talk about the house right away. When somebody walks in the door, you want to joke around with them, you want to compliment something about them, you want to talk about the weather, you want to talk about whatever it is. Just start building rapport, loosen them up, get them to drop their guard and want to engage with you. When they walk in the house, don't say, hey, sign in here. Hey, let me tell you about the house. Hey, are you working with an agent? Don't drill these people with the questions that are ultimately just going to turn them off and make it a business transaction. People ultimately want to work with people that they like. If you come in and originally started as all business, they're going to immediately get turned off and it's not going to work. So have fun, talk to everybody, build rapport. Then start getting into qualifying questions. Just a sample of certain qualifying questions are, hey, just out of curiosity, how long you guys been looking for? It's a crazy market out there. How long you been looking for? Another one would be, where are you guys in the process? Where are you guys in the process is a great open-ended question. It doesn't say, are you working with a real estate agent? It doesn't say, have you made offers? It doesn't say anything like that. It's basically a very broad, open-ended question that gives them the ability to just say anything to you. They might say, oh, we've been working with an agent, but we don't really like them. Oh, we just started looking at houses. We're not really familiar with the process. Or, oh, we've been searching for 6 or 8 months. We haven't been able to find something. Whatever it is, but that will give you an insight into who they are and where they are in the process and what's going on behind the scenes that can allow you to tailor your pitch to them, okay? You can also ask them if they have any questions about the process. So you could say something to them like, buying a house can be a very consuming and overwhelming process for a lot of people. Just out of curiosity, is there anything in the process that's confusing to you on the sale side or the mortgage side that maybe I can, just answer some questions for you since this is what I do for a living? So that is you kind of selflessly wanting to give them valuable information, not asking them anything, and you'd be surprised because the overwhelming majority of real estate salespeople and mortgage brokers do not explain the process. So a lot of people are confused, they're nervous. If they're first-time home buyers, they've never done this before, they're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not more, the biggest purchase they're ever gonna make possibly, and there's very little guidance. So this question alone might really win people over and help you build that rapport and ultimately get them to want to work with you. Once you go through the qualifying questions, you've built rapport with them, you then tell them, hey listen, I do work a lot in this area. A lot of houses come up. We also get off-market deals that come in through our office. If you don't mind, I'd love to be able to get your information and send you some of this stuff as it comes in. You get their information, you shake their hand, you text them, real pleasure meeting you, love it. Maybe you have postcards, you write a handwritten note after that. Great, it was really great meeting you at the open house. Really looking forward to servicing you any way I can. If there's anything I can do, here's my cell phone number. Mail that out to them. Put them on a drip campaign. Put them in your CRM and start sending them houses. Then follow up. Every week, every 3 days, every 2 days, depending on the situation, right? And that's how you ultimately weave your way into their life. Now, you're probably asking, that's great. I would love to work 2 open houses a week, 8 for the month, have 8 people I could potentially speak to and ultimately convert 1 person, if not more. But how do I get these open houses? Well, the real answer is, it's out there for the taking if you're persistent and you get creative. So first and foremost, you start with your brokerage. Hopefully you're in a brokerage that's active where people are doing deals. I would, every single week, I would be out there in the chat, on social media within the brokerage, email, whatever it is. Make sure that everybody knows when you have the sales meetings, make sure everybody knows that you are ready, willing, and able to do people's open houses, and you do an amazing job. You don't want anything other than the experience and other than the leads that will come in from that. Collateral benefit to the agents that have the listings is they're gonna get more exposure. The sellers are gonna be happy because they can see that the entire team is working on it and they're really actively looking to push this listing. So it's a win-win for everybody. Another thing is social media. We give out open houses to people from different brokerages all the time, consistently, every week, every 3 days, whatever it is. Put posts out on Instagram, on your story, on Facebook, asking people, say, hey, listen, I'm ready, willing, and able to work open houses. If you need someone to fill in for you, I'm here, I specialize in this, here are all the things that I do, etc. Start to, brings us to our final point, market yourself as somebody that does that. Put together a package and let agents know, hey, listen, I do this for you. Here are the benefits of contacting me and allowing me to work open houses for you. You get increased exposure, your sellers are happier because they're being serviced, more people get in to see the house, because let's face it, a lot of people walk into open houses without agents, or it just makes it a convenient and easy time for people to see the house, as opposed to scheduling, going through showtime, setting the appointment, and ultimately getting in. Open houses make it a lot easier for large groups of people to get in, see a house, and possibly make an offer, and ultimately sell the house, which is what we're trying to do. Last but not least, to circle back, be persistent. You can't put one Facebook post out and expect 1 million people to want you to work open houses. You can't send one email or say it at one office meeting. You have to do this consistently. Every single week you have to be mining the prospect of being able to work open houses for other agents. But I guarantee you, if you do this consistently and you work the 2 open houses every week, you will get the 8 qualified leads. You will get the 1 buyer or seller. And in certain cases, you double end. There's a lot of people that are coming in to look at a house that already have a house that they need to sell. So you end up getting 2 for the price of 1. But I promise you, if you stick to this and you're diligent and you have fun with it, you will convert 1 deal per month at a bare minimum, and you can make $150,000 a year or more just from open houses.